Hello everyone! Today I want to tell you about an incredibly cool mod for Minecraft, and also my personal favorite. Create is an industrial mod based on rotational power and the automation of routine processes. For example, in Minecraft there is often a problem with iron shortage, and instead of building massive and messy structures based on terrifying poor villagers, you can build a fairly compact iron farm that produces a large amount of iron without significant costs. Now let's move on to the sources of rotational power. The mod offers several ways to generate it. Let's start with the manual one. It is a rather inefficient method based on turning a hand crank. The crank is crafted from 3 wooden planks and 1 andesite alloy, which itself is made from 2 iron nuggets and 2 andesite blocks. The hand crank produces only 256 units of rotational power and consumes a noticeable amount of hunger while being used, which may lead to exhaustion. It is decent in the early game, but it's better to move on to the next method later. Water wheels come in 2 types, small and large. The small water wheel is crafted from 1 andesite shaft and 8 planks, while the large one is crafted from a small wheel and 8 planks. The small water wheel produces 256 units of rotation at high speed, while the large one produces 512 units at a lower speed. To power them, you need to direct a flow of water onto one of the wheel's sides. You will most likely use this method for quite a long time, since it is reliable, simple, and convenient, although somewhat bulky. The third most efficient method is the windmill. It is fairly easy to craft, easy to install, and not demanding in maintenance. However, its power output is relatively moderate. The windmill is built roughly like this. First, place a windmill bearing, then attach any solid block to it, and add at least 8 windmill sails. To activate it, simply right-click the bearing. The structure will assemble automatically and begin producing 512 units of rotational power at a low speed. One of the advantages is that you can increase the number of sails, which increases the total power output. Now about crafting. The windmill bearing is crafted from a wooden slab, andesite, and a shaft. The windmill sail is crafted from a wool block, 2 sticks, and andesite, and you receive 2 sails per craft. However, the most efficient way to generate rotational power is through steam engines. This is a large topic that could easily deserve a separate video, but in short, it is a multi-block structure capable of producing a huge amount of rotational power at high speed. The simplest steam boiler consists of 4 tanks, a campfire, a pump, pipes, a shaft, and most importantly, a steam engine. The setup process is roughly as follows. Place a campfire, put 4 copper tanks on top of it, then place the steam engine above them and a shaft 1 block higher. A pipe and a pump must be connected to the tanks, with the pump placed in a water source and powered by rotation, which can also come from the steam engine itself. If everything is built correctly, the tanks will change their texture. It is also worth mentioning that you can craft goggles using 2 glass blocks, string, and a gold sheet to view extended information about your machines. Additionally, the mod itself provides helpful tips. By holding the W key and hovering over a mechanism in your inventory, you can see information and usage examples. Returning to our guide, I highly recommend installing the JEI mod, as it conveniently shows crafting recipes directly in your inventory. The most useful early game machines are the mechanical press and the mixer. The press is used to create plates from iron, gold, copper, brass, and reinforced materials, which are used almost everywhere. The mixer is used for creating brass, mixing potions, dyes, and more, but most recipes require a blaze burner. Now about crafting. The mechanical press is made from an iron block, an andesite casing, and a shaft. The mixer is crafted from a whisk, an andesite casing, and a small cogwheel. The whisk itself is made from 5 iron plates and 2 andesite alloys. The blaze burner is crafted from 4 iron plates and netherrack. For item transportation, conveyors are used. They are crafted from 6 dried kelp and placed between 2 opposite shafts. Basically, that's everything you need to know at the very beginning. This mod is incredibly extensive, and covering everything in detail would take a lot of time. There are also material washing systems, trains, elevators, sorting systems, item transportation, and much more. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're interested in this topic, I'll make a second part. Have a great day, everyone.